and welcome to an afternoon of Appalachian, whichever you prefer, music. Our second Diana Riggs concert of the 2025 season. We're delighted you're here. I'm Lyle Weibel, a member of Pleasant Hill Community Church. Mike's not on. Welcome, everybody. Oh, I think you heard that part. We're just delighted at Pleasant Hill Community Church. We're delighted to be able to offer these free concerts. We ask for your contributions to help that be possible, but we're delighted you're here and that you're going to enjoy this afternoon. We're grateful to our concert planning team, and I see most members, I think, are inside now, and especially to Judith Sullivan, who is kind of our inside person with Tennessee Tech. Thank you all, concert team. If you're here, please stand up. Where are you? They're kind of shy. Sorry about that. Let me just check a couple of housekeeping things with you before we get started. First of all, cell phones. If you've already shut off your cell phone, please look and shut it off again. I don't know how many times I've been at places, myself included one time, when the cell phone went off and the person said, "Well, I shut that off." Well, make sure that you shut that off. That's very, very important. Don't just put the volume down, shut it off. It'll wait for you. Secondly, restrooms. There are restrooms through the main door into Boyce Hall, down the corridor to the left, or you can go out the exit door to your left and take the first corridor to the left. There are restrooms there as well. There's no intermission planned in the program. Programs. Does everybody have a program? Anybody need a program still? Okay, good. In that case, we're ready to go. Let me introduce what we're doing by saying that there's something very comforting and encouraging about that which is simple, familiar, old, common. And in these days, what we're all experiencing of concern and disease and uncertainty and just unquietness, comfort is very welcome. So sit back and relax, because your desires are going to be met. This is going to be a very comforting and happy program this afternoon. I want to haste to say something. I don't want to imply that our guest performers are simple, or that their music will be very common every day, or that their performances will be unrefined. Just the opposite. What I really want to say is that our performers today are old friends who are dear friends, familiar and cherished to us. And we're pleased and proud to be able to welcome each of you. And the music they will sing is priceless, and their gifts are exceptional. The folks who are here are on your programs. You can read them. Diane Pulte is a professor of music at Tennessee Tech University. And Diane, welcome back. You're one of us now, and we're delighted for that. Judith Sullivan is our director of music here at Pleasant Hill Community Church. And as I said, she's a retired Tennessee Tech music staff person and our inside contact there. Betsy Masterson. Again, many of us here know Betsy very well. She's a violinist extraordinaire, a revered Uplands resident and neighbor. Welcome. Thanks, Betsy. And today we're introducing to the concert program someone you probably have not heard, at least in this context, before, Sam Purdon. Sam is a Tennessee Tech student. I think he's still at Tennessee Tech, right? He still has some work to do at Tennessee Tech. He's our Pleasant Hill Community Church sound technician, but he is an amazing talent, and you're going to enjoy him. So sit back. Welcome, friends and family. And Diane, you're the first name on the program, so I'll turn it over to you.
Okay. Oh my. Okay. It's a little live. While we're trying to figure this out, I wanted to say hi, and I'm so excited to be back. Let's see, it was 2 years ago that Judy and Betsy and I did a concert on Celtic music. And so I thought, oh, that would be really cool to go from Celtic to Appalachian, however you want to say it, because obviously Appalachian music has a lot of Celtic influence, since so many people from Ireland and Scotland came to settle in the Tennessee region, south of North Carolina, and Appalachian Mountains. So I thought this would just be a logical thing to come back and kind of just throw some stuff at you. And I hope you like it. The music is, it's historic, and to me it's also very, how would you say, nostalgic. And I love the stuff that we picked up because some of it's funny, some of it's sad, some of it is, lovely little love letters and about boyfriends, girlfriends, husbands, wives. So I just think this is something I hope that you will enjoy. So thank you so much again for inviting me. Okay. Ready. Oh, wait. I left my clicker. I went through all of this and tried to give y'all pictures. There it is. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm back. Once I had a sweetheart, now I have none. Once I had a sweetheart, now I have none. He's gone and left me. He's gone and left me. He's gone and leaves me to sorrow and mourn. He was such a sweetheart, oh, happy hours. When it was my birthday, he brought me flowers. He's gone and left me. He's gone and left me. He's gone and leaves me to sorrow and mourn. Once I had a sweetheart, what have I now? 20 dozen memories, one broken vow. He's gone and left me. He's gone and left me. He's gone and leaves me in sorrow and mourn. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone Oh, I have to click again. Sorry. I always forget. There it is. I gave my love a cherry that had no stone. I gave my love a chicken that had no bone. I gave my love a story that had no end. I gave my love a baby with no crying. How can there be a cherry that has no stone? How can there be a chicken that has no bone? How can there be a story that has no end? How can there be a baby with no crying? A cherry when it's blooming, it has no stone. A chicken when it's pippin', it has no bone. The story that I love you, it has no end. A baby when it's sleeping makes no crying. Black, black, black is the color of my true love's hair. His lips are like a rose so fair, and the handsomest face and the strongest hands. I love the grass whereon he stands, he with a wondrous hair. Black, black, black is the color of my true love's hair. His face is something truly rare. I love my love, and so well he knows. y'all know this one? Okay, you can sing along if you want to. Okay. There was a man, now please take note. There was a man who had a goat. He loved that goat. He did, he did. He loved that goat just like a kid. One day that goat felt frisk and fine, ate 3 red shirts right off the line. The man, he grabbed him by the back and tied him to the railroad track. Now when the train came into sight, that goat grew pale and green with fright. He heaved a sigh as if in pain, coughed up those shirts and flagged the train. You do it. Technical difficulties. There we go. Go away from my window, go away from my door, go away, away, away from my bedside, and bother me no more, and bother me no more. I'll give you back your letters, I'll give you back your ring, but ne'er forget my own true love as long as songbirds sing, as long as songbirds sing. Go on your way, be happy. Go on your way and rest. Remember, dear, that you're the one I really did love best. I really did love best. Go away from my window, go away from my door, go away, away, away from my bedside, and bother me no more, and bother me no more. Let me try it. Oh, it works now. Okay, do it again. Oh, there we go. Excuse me. My lover's a rider, wild horses ride he, but he's going to quit 'cause of his love for me. He snaps on the bridle and pulls up the girth, and he's off in a flash, the best rider on earth. He snaps on the bridle and pulls up the girth, and he's off in a flash, the best rider on earth. The first time I saw him was early one spring. He was riding a bronco, a high-headed thing. He flashed me a look as he gaily did go up the trail in the spring on his bucking bronco. He flashed me a look as he gaily did go up the trail in the spring on his bucking bronco. The next time I saw him was late in the fall. We were cutting the corners at the Cripple Creek Ball. We laughed and we talked and we danced to and fro, and he said he would give up his bucking bronco. We laughed and we talked and we danced to and fro, and he said he would give up his bucking bronco. He made me some presents, among them a ring. The return that I made was a far greater thing. 'Twas a young maiden's heart, I will have you to know. He had won it by riding his bucking bronco. 'Twas a young maiden's heart, I will have you to know. He had won it by riding his bucking bronco. Now come all ye damsels, wherever ye reside. Don't trust of no cowmen who swing the rawhide. They'll court you, they'll kiss you, and leave you to go up the trail in the spring on his bucking bronco. Court you and kiss you and leave you to go up the trail in the spring on his bucking bronco. I wander as I wander out under the sky, how Jesus the Savior did come for to die, for poor ornery people like you and like I. I wonder as I wonder out under the sky. When Mary birthed Jesus, 'twas in a cow stall, with wise men and farmers and shepherds and all. But high from God's heaven a starlight did fall, and the promise of ages it then did recall. If Jesus had wanted for any wee thing, a star in the sky, or a bird on the wing, or all of God's angels in heaven for to sing, he surely could have it, 'cause he was the king. I wonder as I wander out under the sky, how Jesus the Savior did come for to die, for poor ornery people like you and like I. I wonder as I wonder out under the sky. I'm going to take my clicker over here. Okay. We need to hear just not now. That's what I thought. So here's Sam. Say hi, yay! Okay, I'm going to go get my water and my Sonic cup. So Sam and I just got back from Ireland and Scotland. And it was really cool. So they did 2 performances, one in Galloway, Ireland. Galway. Oh, I just said that wrong. And then sang again in what? Edinburgh. Which I didn't realize is some people say Edinburgh and some people say Edinburgh. And it's spelled like Edinburgh. So I was very confused. But oh my goodness, if you haven't gone to either one of those places, I think Edinburgh was our favorite though. And we actually had a hotel that was on the Royal Mile, so it was awesome. So anyway, so I'm excited to do this with Sam. I taught him voice for what, 2 years, 3 years? About 3 years. Yeah, and we're just so lucky to have this very talented young man in our program.
This is so strange. I don't get to usually be up here.
Okay. So there are some of these pieces that I would love for you to sing chorus with me, if you would like. This one, no. But I am going to try to remember to click onto the choruses for the other ones. So the first one we're going to do is Idumea. And I am born to die, to lay this body down, and must my trembling spirit fly into a world unknown. Soon as from birth I go, what will become of me? Eternal happiness or woe must then my portion be. Walked by the trumpet sound, I from my grave shall rise and see the Judge with glory crowned, and see the flaming skies. It's not working again. I'm telling you, do it.
I don't know if I can fix it from
Well,
my
I
keyboard.
don't know.
Well,
No, it's not. So click it once, if you can.
I don't know how to instruct you how to fix it. So, okay, if you hover over the PowerPoint symbol and then scroll over to the other screen and click that. That's about as best as I've got for you.
I think anytime I'm around any electronic
Oh
devices,
no, I think it's
screw
me.
it up.
I've got my mom's bad luck.
Uh-huh. We're just going to blame it on me.
Oh, we might just have Idumea for the rest of the...
But they can't do the chorus. All right, you keep messing with it while we do Old Clark. All right. Old Joe Clark, the preacher's son, preached all over the plain. The only text he ever did know was high-low Jack in the game. Fare you well, old Joe Clark, fare you well, I say. Go ahead. Fare you well, old Joe Clark, I'm a-going away. Old Joe Clark had a mule, his name was Morgan Brown, and every tooth in that mule's head was 16 inches round. Fare you well, old Joe Clark, fare you well, I say. Fare you well, old Joe Clark, I'm a-going away. Old Joe Clark had a yellow cat, she wouldn't either sing or pray. Stuck her head in a buttermilk jar and washed her sins away. Fare you well, old Joe Clark, fare you well, I say. Fare you well, old Joe Clark, I'm a-going away. Old Joe Clark had a house 15 stories high, and every story in that house was filled with chicken pie. Fare you well, old Joe Clark, fare you well, I say. Fare you well, old Joe Clark, I'm a-going away. I went down to old Joe's house, he invited me to supper. I stumped my toe on the table leg and I stuck my nose in the butter. Fare thee well, old Joe Clark, fare you well, I say. Fare you well, old Joe Clark, I'm a-going away. Yay, thank you. You got it to work. So I would love it if you would also do Shady Grove with me. So if you can flip to the next one, I hope it shows up. Yeah, here it is. And I'll try to do a big on that when it's time. So. Shady Grove, my little love, Shady Grove, I say. Shady Grove, my little love, I'm bound to go away. Cheeks as red as a bloomin' rose, and eyes are pretty as brown. She's the darling of my heart, sweetest little girl in town. Ready? And Shady Grove, my little love, Shady Grove, I say. Shady Grove, my little love, I'm bound to go away. Went to see my Shady Grove, she was standing in the door, her shoes and stockings in her hand, and her little bare feet on the floor. Shady Grove, my little love, Shady Grove, I say. Shady Grove, my little love, I'm bound to go away. Kiss from the pretty Shady Grove is sweet as brandy wine, and there ain't no girl in this world that's prettier than mine. Shady Grove, my little love, Shady Grove, I say. Shady Grove, my little love, I'm bound to go away. Isn't that cute? I was so excited to see that picture, but we're going to go to the next one because that's where the chorus is. I should have flip-flopped it. So, one more. Click it one more time. Thank you. My old hen's a good old hen. She lays eggs for the railroad men. Sometimes 8 and sometimes 10. That's enough for the railroad men. Cluck, old hen, cluck and sing. You ain't laid an egg since late last spring. Cluck, old hen, cluck and squall. Ain't laid an egg since late last fall. Cluck, old hen, cluck when I tell you. Cluck, old hen, I'm gonna sell you. Last time she cackled in the lot. Next time she cackles, she'll be in the pot. Cluck, old hen, cluck and sing. You ain't laid an egg since late last spring. Cluck, old hen, cluck and squall. Ain't laid an egg since late last fall. My old hen, she won't do. She lays eggs and taters too. My old hen raised on a farm. Now she's in new ground digging up corn. Cluck, old hen, cluck and sing. You ain't laid an egg since late last spring. Cluck, old hen, cluck and squall. Ain't laid an egg since late last fall. I'm going to sit this one out. I'm tired. So this is all Sam.
Now you're stuck with me. All right. So, in case y'all aren't aware, this is an old classic tune that was made popular by the movie Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? With George Clooney. It was a retelling of an old Greek tale, the Odyssey. And this was the tune that the Soggy Bottom Boys sang. And so I'm going to do that for you right now. I am a man of constant sorrow. I've seen trouble all my days. I bid farewell to old Kentucky, the place where I was born and raised. For 6 long years I've been in trouble. No pleasure here on earth I found. For in this world I'm bound to ramble. I have no friends to help me now. It's fare thee well, my own true lover. I never expect to see you again. For I'm bound to ride that northern railroad. Perhaps I'll die upon this train. You can bury me in some deep valley for many years where I may lay. While I am sleeping in my grave, you may learn I'm just a stranger. My face you'll never see no more. But there is one promise that is given. I'll meet you on God's golden shore.
I'm making Sam sing this by himself again. I'm still exhausted, so. We wanted to choose a couple of pieces that I think we would say are greatly inspired. Appalachian music is something that has passed on to other styles. Rock and roll definitely has influences from mountain music, of course, bluegrass, big time. What a country music, which is, I would say, this is more of that kind of style, right?
Western.
Yeah. And my goodness, there's just so much music now that we listen to that I think would sound totally different if we did not have the Celtic music that eventually developed into the Appalachian music. So we just wanted to do, plus I wanted to do More Than Words really badly, so.
So this is an old Elton Britt tune that was covered by a new kind of Western singer named Coulter Wall, who is just absolutely fantastic, and that's the version that I'll be singing for you today. And then followed by More Than Words, which is not at all Western, Appalachia, or anything. It's in fact by a band called Extreme, if you're not familiar. But yeah, I think it was in a random voice lesson that we just threw out the idea of doing it one day, and here it is. But yeah, this is Cowpoke by Elton Britt, arranged by Coulter Wall. I'm lonesome but happy, rich but I'm broke, and the good Lord knows the reason. I'm just a cowpoke, from Cheyenne to Douglas, the ranges I know, so I drift with the wind, no one cares where I go. Ooh, 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 ooh. I ain't got a dime in these old worn out jeans, so I'll stop eating steak and I'll go back to beans. I'll pick up a 10 spot in Prescott, I know, riding the Bronx in the big rodeo. Ooh, 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 ooh. Some evening, the springtime, a filly I'll find. I might spend all summer with her on my mind. I'll never be branded and never be broke. I'm a carefree range riding, drifting cowpoke. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Well, again, thank you so much. You guys were, I don't think anyone realizes how important an audience is for someone who's up here singing. And you'd have no idea how much you guys inspire me just by being here. So thank you so much. Appreciate it. So here is More Than Words. Ooh, and I remembered to click it. I'm impressed. Saying I love you is not the word I want to hear from you. It's not that I want you not to say, but if you only knew how easy it would be to show me how you feel. More than words is all you have to do to make it real. Then you wouldn't have to say that you love me, 'cause I already know. What would you do if my heart was torn in two? More than words to show you feel that your love for me is real. What would you say if I took those words away? Then you couldn't make things new just by saying I love you. La-di-da, la-di-da. More than words. La-di-da, la-di-da. Now that I've tried to talk to you and make you understand, all you have to do is close your eyes and just reach out your hand and touch me. Hold me close and never let me go. More than words is all I ever needed you to show, that you wouldn't have to say that you love me, 'cause I already know. What would you do if my heart was torn in two? More than words to show you feel that your love for me is real. What would you say if I took those words away? Then you couldn't make things new just by saying I love you. La-di-da, la-di-da. More than words. La-di-da, la-di-da, da-da-da-da-da. More than words. Yay! Thank you.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Diane. Thank you, Judith. Thank you, Betsy. Judith doesn't get a separate ovation often, but she's really key to all of this. She accompanies music. Let's give just a special hand to Judith. I want to just take a moment to ask you to look at the bottom of your programs. On the second page, you'll see that, the first paragraph there says the concert is made possible through your donations, and if you make a check, make it payable to Pleasant Hill Community Church and put concerts in the memo. But the main paragraph is this one. The next Diana Riggs concert will be on September 21st in 2025. Hayden Kiker will be the performer, and he is still a student? Yes, he'll be a senior at Tennessee Tech. Some of you, Hayden sang here in our worship, I think in Advent last December, sang a song. He's an incredible voice, incredible talent, and he'll be the program there. And I hope you'll be able to come back for that. Mark the date on your calendar, September 21, 2025. Now, thank you all for being here, and I want you to feel free to come up and say thanks to our performers after we give them a standing ovation.
I am so sorry. Did you tell my thing?